is NBC Palm Springs.
And coming up, how to fix a lunch for your child that is healthy. But the clue here is don't call it healthy.
And
That's
make
next.
it taste good.
And make it taste good.
Not
We've
an
got
easy
an expert. This is the doctor you want to know. It's a daily dilemma packing your child's lunchbox. Eating healthy is the goal, but getting there can be tough. There are so many unhealthy options that taste so darn good. So how do you play the balancing act? Here this morning with a simple 5-stop lunchbox makeover is pediatrician Dr. Anne Maria Temple, author of You Can Raise Healthy Kids. Good to meet you.
So great to be here.
Well, it's nice to have you, but you know, when you say healthy lunch for children, that's a little scary because when the child gets to the school and, you know, their next door neighbor is pulling out a chocolate chip cookie, how do you balance that?
You can't say healthy. You can't say that you're eating the strawberries because you're healthy. You're saying you're eating the strawberries because you're going to be the fastest one on the playground. That kid eating the cookie, not going to beat you. You're going to eat the carrots because you want to be taller than everybody else. You know, that kid eating that pizza, it's not going to be taller than you.
So it's all in the dialogue that you have with your child at home, right?
It's all about the language. If kids understand the why, they are gonna actually change their habits.
All right, let's go down the line here because you've got substitutes for just about everything,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted for the drinks because in a Coca-Cola, each sugar packet is a teaspoon. This is 18 teaspoons of sugar in just a Coca-Cola.
Wow.
Now parents think, oh, well, I know not to do that, but I'll do sports drinks because, you know, they need the electrolytes. That's 11 teaspoons of sugar. And juice is not any better. And even organic juice is just a marketing ploy. It is just organic sugar in a box.
So what do you drink?
Well, water's ideal, but kids find it boring, very boring.
Yeah.
So instead we can do infused water, right? You get these cute bottles from Amazon or Walmart, and then you get various fruits, vegetables, and you can do a little basil and have the kids pick and choose which flavors to put in here. You fill the water bottle at night, put the fruits or veggies in there, let it simmer overnight. The next morning, delicious infused water.
And it looks fun.
And the kids get to pick which flavors they want to, so it gives them a choice.
Okay, that makes sense.
Can I ask a quick question? What about watering down the juice? A lot of parents do that. You know, you take a little bit of juice, add water. Is that a good idea?
I mean, it's not the best, but better than having full juice.
Right.
Okay. This looks absolutely delicious. I mean, it's all fruit, though. I mean, so would that qualify as just the meal?
So that is instead of ice cream, because why do they sell ice cream in schools? That is a crime. So children want a sweet. We all want something sweet, right?
Yeah.
Let's do some fruits that are going to be strawberries, blueberries, oranges, and apples. And it's economical if it's in season. It's more nutritious and better for your wallet.
Okay, I like that. I do apple slices with a little Cool Whip.
That brings us
You
to
almost got me. You almost. And then I was at Cool Whip.
dairy. Is dairy good for kids?
So dairy in itself is not evil. The problem is we have chocolate milk with a cheese stick, with a sugary yogurt, and then school pizza. That is dairy overload.
Right.
If you want your child to have dairy, to pick one. So let's say we're going to have milk that's not chocolate milk. It's going to be just regular white milk. Have some fruits, vegetables, and skip out on all the other dairy.
You know, these here look like they would be like a chocolate chip cookie just rolled up into a ball.
Yes.
So you can kind of fool your child.
So these are chocolate chip protein power balls. They're 4 ingredients that kids can make. When kids are in the kitchen, they're going to eat better. So there's peanut butter, oats, chocolate chips, and maple syrup.
There's peanut butter in here?
There's peanut butter, right?
That brings me to
good?
another question, because you just mentioned protein. Kids should not have protein powder, should they? They don't need that in their diet, do they?
They do not need that in their diet. You can get that from food. Occasionally, in kids that are just extremely picky, I'll use a very clean, very specific protein powder to kind of up the game because we're in the process of changing their diet overall.
Gotcha.
Now, you've got, you know, everybody loves pizza.
Right.
But you've got a way to do a pizza that's we don't want to say healthy, but better for you?
That'll
Better
make you
for-
grow big and strong.
That's and reduce your acne. Because you know, the school pizza, what is in that? It's just sugar, trans fats, food coloring, preservatives, and the pepperoni. Is it even pepperoni? Because you know it's not.
Right.
Mystery meat?
Mystery meat. So instead, you know, kids love a Lunchable, which we're not going to purchase over the store. But in here, we have some great ingredient crackers, nitrite-free pepperoni, and we have cheese, some good cheese, and you can do some organic tomato sauce that is going to be low in sugar that you just put in a little container at school, and the kids make their own pizza Lunchables.
Okay, and so you could put it on an English muffin. Would that be okay?
You could also do an English muffin, a little bit tomato sauce, cheese, and pepperoni.
Is it important to vary the lunch? Because 5 days a week, I'm going to be starting in September packing my daughter's lunches. 5 days a week to come up with different lunches seems tough.
It's
You know-
hard, and the body loves variety. The
Right.
problem is we fall in ruts, and that's when we get in
Yeah,
trouble.
Peanut butter and jelly every day. is
Every
not-
single day. And then you hear, why is everybody having food intolerances and food allergies? Because we eat the same thing every day and the body doesn't want to. But you know what we have out there? Social media. So you can get some great ideas.
Good idea.
If you
Pinterest.
follow me on Instagram,
Or you.
is
Yeah.
what I do every day. Give you ideas on lunches, on breakfast, on how to raise your children in a better way.
So how did you get so interested in doing this? I mean, I know you're a pediatrician, and of course it's about health for children. But what was the turning point for you that said, bing, you know, I'm going to start eating healthy and I'm going to do the right things for my body?
My children, 3 of them, were so sick. One had asthma, eczema, and allergies. Another one had ADHD and chronic sinus infections. And my 2-year-old had allergies that were so bad. He was on 5 allergy medications. And at the age of 2, they recommended allergy shots because he couldn't walk out of the house.
Oh, boy.
They were on so many medications. And I, as a mom, was like, they cannot be on chronic medications for the rest of their lives. There's got to be something else. And in my journey, I understood what I was feeding my kids was really the basis of their illness. And it actually was a solution to their wellness.
Change the diet.
All right. And again, your book is called?
So how to raise healthy children in an unhealthy world.
Okay. That's so true, isn't
I'd
it?
like a copy of that, please.
All right. Thank you so much. What a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me. This was wonderful.
And these are wonderful, too.
I'm so glad you love them.
They
see?
are good. All right.
Eating well can be fun.
It is. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We are talking about sodas and sugars, and look at all the stuff that's in the sugar that's in sodas and all of that stuff you got to be careful with. Dr. Anna Marie Temple, we thank you. Your book is called You Can Raise Healthy Kids. I believe you can.
Selfie.
All right,
So
have a
great.
great day.
Great to be here.